Hello, dear viewers. Once again, it's Zion, the IT guy. Today, I'll be answering the question 4 of the Southwest Regional Mock Examination 20K 20 Ordinary Level, Computer Science Paper 2. Let's dive directly to the question. Question 4A. Consider the circuit diagram below representing traffic lights with A and B as inputs and green, red, and yellow as outputs. Any of these lights will come on when its output is 1. Copy and complete the table below. Okay, the diagram here is a diagram talking about this diagram. In this diagram, you realize that there is an AND gate. There are AND gates 1, 2, 3. This is the AND gate here. AND gate where you have 2 inputs and the output is A and B, A dot B. Here we have the truth table of A, B, and A and B and AB. Here you can just observe, you help us in getting our answers. Then you also realize that there's a NOT gate here, the inverter here, where if A is as the input, the output will be A bar. Here we have the truth table of that, which will help us in our analysis. So if you look on the paper, which I would like you to click on the link below and download to follow along with me, just click on the link below. All the question papers are found there. Okay, on this circuit diagram, or on this truth table, the new truth table that we're going to produce, on the paper is a bit different. I just made this little extension here to show you the what happened behind the scene. You have a input A, B, the binary numbers there. G is for green, the green process. R for the red process. Y for the yellow process. So analyze the diagram together and see what happens. At the level of the output, we must pass through the AND gate. Okay, let's consider first the 0, 0. If you put 0, 0 here as input, what happens? What happens for the green? So you realize that this A as 0, when it reaches here, there will be the not gate will act on it and it will be inverted to 1. So our value here will be 1. Then for the B, it will also be inverted and the value will be 1. So for the green, what is 1, 1? If you look at 1, 1 here on this the AND gate, on the truth table, 1, 1, 1 and 1 will give us what? 1 for the green. Then let's consider the red. For the red, for the 0, 0. Here's the red. When A enters as 0, is inverted here and comes here. So A here will be 1. For 0, B, 0, B, the 0 comes like this. It's not inverted. It passes through and it comes here. So it remains 0. Good. 1, 0. On our diagram, 1 and 0 gives what? 0 for red. Then for the Y, for the yellow, 0, 0, 0 enters here. No, it will not enter here. It comes directly like it passes down here and enters here. So 0 remains 0 here. Then for the B, 0 enters here, is inverted to 1 before it comes at the level of this AND gate. So it's 1 here. So 0, 1 on this truth table, 0, 1 gives us 0 for yellow. Let's take the second case, A, 0, A, 0. When A is 0 for the green, A is 0 is inverted to 1. Good. When it is 1, B for the green, B is inverted, the 1 is inverted to 0. What are we going to get here? 1, 0. 1, 0 will give us 0. Then for the red we have 0. Let me see. 0 comes here. Red is inverted will be inverted, and we'll have here 1. 1 for the 1, B will be 1. 1 for the red, 1 will be not be inverted, so 1 will remain 1. What is 1, 1 on our diagram? Our 1, 1 is 1. Then for the Y, A0 will remain 0. B will have the value of 1 for Y. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 is inverted to 0. 0, 0, 0 will give us 0. Now let's take 1 and 0. 1 and 0 for the green, A is 1, 1 is 0 because it will be inverted. For the B, inverted 2, we have 1. 1, 0 gives us 0. Let's continue with the red. For 1 red inverted, so here we have 0. For the B, 0, 0 not inverted, 0 remains 0. So what do we get here? Get a 0 here. For this Y, the yellow, A is 1. A is 1, it remains 1 here. Then the B is 0, B, 0, B inverted. It's inverted, so B here is 1. This 0 here, yes, the 0 comes like this. It's inverted here to 1. So what do we get here? 1, 1 gives us 1. For the 1, 1 now, let's consider this situation. A and B are 1. So 1 will be inverted for the green, and B also be inverted. So here we have 0 and 0. For this case, we are going to have a 0 here. 1, 1 for the red, inverted, 0. 1 for the B, not inverted, 1. 1, 0, 1, 0 gives us 0. Then for this, for the yellow, 1 remains 1. Yes. Then for the B, 1 will be inverted to come in here. So 1 is 0. What are we going to get here? 0. So I think that question is answered. Copy and complete the table below. So that's what we have. The second question, number 2, Romans 2, tells us a green light indicates that cars should pass. Red light indicates that cars should wait. For pedestrians, and yellow light indicate that cars can move if the road is free. Describe each of the output for the 4 input situation on the table. Good. Here we still have our inputs as above. Here we have our outputs. Our outputs normally is being said here that we are going to get any of these lights will come on when the output is 1. So here we're comparing the outputs. All the outputs here should be 1. Outputs here should be 1. Okay. When it is 1, what happens? When it is 0, 0 as input and output 1, what happens? Let's check on our diagram. When we have 0, 0, where is the output 1 here? It's green. So which light color are we going to have here? We're going to have green. Then the reaction. What is the reaction for green light? Cars only can move. So only cars can move when you have the green light. Where is it? The green light. Red. Okay, the green light indicates that car should move. Good. Car should move. Car should move. This green light here is supposed to be down. Good. Okay. 0, 1 and 1. 0, 1 as input. We have 0, 1. Which light do we have? We have the red light. Good. Red. Reaction for the red. Red light indicates that car should wait for pedestrians. Good. Wait for pedestrians. 1 and 0. 1 and 0 as input. What do we have as light? We have yellow. We have the yellow light. Now the reaction for the yellow light. Yellow light indicates cars can move if the road is free. Good. 1, 1. When we have 1, 1, 1, 1, there is no light. Everywhere is 0. So our output here should be 0. No light. Reaction. This is an error. Maybe an error. Or let me say it's a form of confusion. Misunderstanding. So that is that for that. The B part of the question. A computer system needs an operating system and an application software to function properly. One, give 4 functions of an operating system. Let's first of all understand what is an operating system. When you buy a computer, a PC, a desktop computer, or a laptop computer, is known as a hardware. The physical part, the parts you can see and touch. There are things we call application software, such as Word, the 3.2 player, VLC, and yeah, this is Excel, Word. These are called application software. You need to install them on your computer. It's just with this, the same thing like your phone. When you have your Android phone or your iPhone, you always download applications on your phone, either on Play Store or on the Google Store. But for you to do that, you need something known as the system software. This system software comes and acts between the application software and the hardware is in between. And an example of this is called an operating system. This system software is an operating system. So it comes and it creates a layer between the application software and the hardware. So it comes and it acts between this hardware here and this hardware, because when you buy a computer, you're just buying a box. You're just buying hardware with nothing there. So when you install the operating system, it gives you the ability to install your application software. So now what are the functions of this operating system, which is a system software? If you look at it carefully down here, operating system, it has many functions. Let's just name some few. Like it creates what we call a platform for installation of software. Without the operating system, you cannot install software on your phone or PC, application software. So when you have an operating system installed on your computer, you can download all your applications and install them. So it also provides what we call a user interface. It can take you online. This is a user interface. This is what we call a graphical user interface. GUI, graphical user interface, is what we call a command line interface. It's because of our operating system. So as a result of that, communication between software and hardware. So the operating system provides communication between the software, the application software, and the hardware. It's in between, so it provides the communication. It manages the hardware. Yeah, it manages the hardware because it's found in between. It manages the hardware. It also manages the software and manages the security of the computer. Good with that. Let's proceed. Distinguish, question 2, B2. Distinguish between an operating system and an application software. Yeah, we're going to have to differentiate between an operating system and an application software. This you can just give a definition. What is the function of an operating system? It's just there to manage all the activities. It manages all the activities and controls all the activities of the computer. That's the function of the operating system. Meanwhile, the application software, these application softwares like this, you have Excel, you have a VLC, you have Word, and the 3-2 player. These are there to solve specific needs of the user. Like this Excel for calculation, this tool is to play music or you watch videos, and this one is to type. The word is to type and edit the document. So they have specific tasks. Meanwhile, the operating system is there to manage all the activities of the computer. Okay, give an example each of an operating system and application software. Yeah, for the operating system, let me see if I have something here online. Operating system, types of operating system. Yeah, these are examples of operating system. You have the Ubuntu. Ubuntu, yes, we don't frequently use this in schools. But what is common is the Windows operating system. We also have the Linux, which is the mother of this Ubuntu. The Ubuntu was derived from the Linux. So we have the Mac. This is mostly for phone operating system. We have the iOS for laptops. We have the Chrome, the Chrome operating system, the Android operating system for Android phones, and the Tizen. These are the various types of operating systems. With this, we can see the other types of application software. These are the examples of application software which I just listed a few seconds ago. State 2 types of application software and their functions. Yeah, this has been done up here. These have been done up here. So you have the Excel, which is used for calculations. You have this tool for music. It's a player, video player or audio player. Then you have the Microsoft Word for typing and editing of documents. So thank you for watching. We are going to continue in our next class with the question 5 of the Southwest Regional Mock Ordinary Level Computer Science. God bless you all. See you guys.